All right, guys, I don't know if the mic's working, but we got a fish on. First fish of the day. Maybe it's a big bonita. Woo! Bonita. All right, bonita in the boat. Woo. Wasn't quite ready for that, but when we get back to fishing, it will hook up Darcy's mic.
All right.
It's hard to tell.
Wheel straight.
All right, we may have a fish on.
It was weird. I didn't actually see it trip, but I just saw it digging weird.
Well,
like
we'll check it, I guess. You might be wrong.
We're right in an area with a lot of boats trolling out here today. Seas are calming down. All right, yeah, that's a fish.
We're using a planer bridle system. This is our long planer, number 4.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty.
Fish over there, I see it. All right, Brian's getting the planer off.
All right, reel.
Now I'm gonna reel. I can't. Hold on. Fish is pulling.
I'm just gonna swing them in.
Yeah. Go, Brian.
You can swing them in.
Nice job.
Another little bonita.
We'll take it. We'll take it. And you know where there's bonitas, there's big pelagic fish. Big pelagic fish are around here. And I don't want to say it. Brian can say it.
No.
Eating a big old strip.
Yeah.
It's crazy that these bonitas are like that hungry. Just popped right out, the RJ Boyle planer hook. You see a long strip on there that I made.
Nice.
So yeah, blue and white sea witch.
Sea witches from Salty Dogs, Cody.
The number 6 planer.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, we get them right back out. We're up to our front, which was the other day, which flooded Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So fishing season will be a little slow for people, Lily, but we're trying it out post front, see what happens.
Exactly. And we've already got 2 fish in the boat.
Yeah.
Brian, once again, was telling me how he was not feeling confident this morning. You never know, it's fishing though.
That's right. We can't catch it from home.
No, but we already got 2 in the boat. Not too shabby.
All right.
Get him right back out. I think you should catch it.
Hold on.
It's your boat.
It might not even be a fish.
I want you to catch it.
All right.
What do you want, Brian?
Yeah, go
Let
ahead.
him catch one.
Craig's got a fish on. It could be another bonita, but we're going to see. We're very excited. This is Crazy Craig, one of our longtime fishing buddies.
Hi, everybody.
Owner of
He was
the,
fishing many years ago
yeah,
because he was slaying fish.
owner of the Miss America Boston Whaler here.
Grady White.
Grady White, that's what I meant to say. And Craig is a retired Army veteran.
That is correct.
Well, he's actually not a retired Army veteran. He's a retired Army service member. Veterans don't retire.
Which would still make me a veteran.
Do I need to speed
Yeah,
up
I'm saying.
or is the speed
No,
good?
you're good.
No, I think
All
you're
right.
good.
Banana right a little bit.
Yep, the gaff is right in front of you, Brian.
This Crazy Craig, we're gonna hopefully just swing it in.
It's coming up close now to banana anymore.
So she said.
Yeah, let's keep it away from the planer.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You keep it away from
That's
the
the long
planer.
planer, so he's really
fine.
next that line, Brian.
Just relax, everybody.
Don't do nothing.
Nothing's wrong until something's wrong.
Get the gaff, he's right behind the engines.
Don't talk back. It's a, just swing them in, Craig.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? You
pulling the motor.
keep reeling, f***er. Why do you stop reeling? You
Nice.
have all this line to reel. Look at this.
Nice. nice.
Another
Nice
bonita.
work. Woo!
All right.
Between the motor.
You had all this line to
You
reel,
did.
all this to go.
Yes.
All right.
No worries.
No
I'll
worries.
take care of my mess.
Another bonita.
Thank you, sir.
Woo!
On the way back.
We got a lot of strips.
Another bonita ate that big bait.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe the bonitas are chewing those. Crazy. All right, well, they're around. That's good.
Way to go, Sizzle. Sizzle's been driving.
Nice job.
I did drive. That was a good
Nice
drive by
job
me.
on the banana.
All right, so we're 3 for 3 on bonita now, which is, again, not a bad thing. That's a bait fish, excellent for strips, for pelagics, but also at the same time, other pelagics are down below eating those guys. So,
You did that great, Craig. This is Craig Vanna Stevens.
yes,
Who's Vanna, Darcy?
I don't know.
He is no. There we go. We got 3 in there now.
Got to load up on some bait. That's good.
Nice. Yeah.
Got a
Nice.
major.
Can't
Nice.
wait. Can't wait to watch Darcy make those.
Yeah. You want when you make strips, you want to keep. If you're keeping the fish for bait, to make strips, you want to keep that fish just like a regular fish.
But that
Nice
cost,
and preserved.
It costs a lot of money to buy those bonita strips at a bait store, and you can make them really cheap if you just watch her videos. She'll show you how to do it.
That's right. He's on. Checks in the mail, Craig. Checks in the mail. All right, we got small bonita.
Woo! I'll take all the fish that want to get on my hook today. That's okay with me.
Might be, is that a kingfish?
Oh, it's a king. I think it's a short king. King. The hook. Nice work.
All right, I got a king.
Nice work, Brian. Woo!
Nice.
Nice
Woo!
kingfish.
That's a reenactment.
Yeah, they were blocking the screen. Nice work.
Way to go, Craig!
Thank you very much, you guys.
We got a snake on the boat.
Snake on the boat.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
That's
Somebody
actually
will
perfect.
eat it.
That's actually perfect size.
That's perfect eating size.
Yeah.
It really is. Quite tasty.
Now, does
I'm on
anyone?
the wheel once again, putting everybody
No, no, no,
on
no, no, no,
fish.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
putting everybody on
no, no,
fish.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
I said there was a fish on that line.
Where?
That's right.
Who told you to go in shallow?
I said there was a fish on that line.
Who told you to go in shallow?
You did.
Thank you.
But I'm driving, not Brian.
She's driving where I told her to.
Woo!
All right, so we got some fish. That's nice.
Want a picture of her with him?
All right, guys, back at the house.
Woo!
All right, and Darcy is going to show you how to do it yourself, the best bait for catching fish in South Florida. See how we caught all the fish today. See how we catch all these beautiful wahoos.
Yes, and everything else eats them too.
Yeah,
Blackfin,
This is how we fish.
mahi.
And then I'm gonna show you how to make the baits. I'm gonna show you how to rig the baits. And then you guys will be all set to catch all the fish, just like we do here in South Florida. First thing Darcy's doing is what, Darcizzle?
I'm sharpening my knives. Just like any tool, you gotta make sure you stay on top of them and maintain them. I've already gone through one fish and cut out strips here. So what I do usually after a couple fish, I always do this, is I go back to the stone and I make sure my edge is really nice and sharp. So I've got the Try and Hone sharpener from Smith. I love it, it's awesome. And on this fine Arkansas stone right here, you use the honing solution they give you, rub it onto the stone, and then sharpen your knives. These are pretty much ready to go. But when you're cutting strips in particular, you really need a sharp edge. Sorry about the plane. You really need a sharp edge in order for it to cut smoothly and make one nice stroke and one nice cut on your strips.
Nice. Now we get a lot of questions like how you sharpen your knife, and I'm just gonna go real quick. Darcy, you can use a pull-through sharpener,
Yes.
which is really easy. Or Darcy, you can use a little practice and use one of these. And Darcy's code, Darcizzle 15,
Save a lot of
works in
money.
all the products at Smith, including the knife you're using today, the Darcizzle knife, and
Anything
all that
on their
great
website
stuff.
you want, use my code. I'm going to link it down below for you guys. You're going to get 15% discount plus
Free shipping.
All right, I think we're ready to.
No, let me just, before, I don't want to bore you to death, but they always ask how often you sharpen your knife, like when you're filleting fish.
Like in general, like every 2-3 fish, you got to
Yeah.
go back to the stone or your sharpener or whatever you're using and get that knife sharp, the edge sharp again, just to maintain it. Because over time, it definitely is going to get less. It's going to get dull, just like any tool that you use. So
Right.
got to keep it sharp.
Yeah, right. Because
We're ready to go.
You're hitting bones and going through scales.
And I know you
tough
guys are
skin.
about to freak out what I'm about to
and all
do
this
here,
stuff.
but let's just dive right into it. I'm not cleaning these knives. We're just going to go
Yeah,
right
it's only bait.
into
Let me
Bonita.
move this out of the way.
Yes.
And this is salt on the bottom of this tray. So you're gonna cure those.
Correct.
All right.
Yep. So I'm just going to go right to it. We got metal shavings all over the knife, and I don't care. All right.
Right, we're not eating it.
Yeah, we're not eating it. No big deal. But I know it freaks a lot of you guys out. All right, so here we go. We're going to dive right into this. What I like to do is I make a cut a little bit up into the head. A lot of people cut straight down, but I try and get more surface area to work with here. So this is just my method. And now I'm just going to fillet him like any other fish. Go down his back. They have those crazy dorsal fin right here, just like a black fin. It's really tough to cut through that portion. Now basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna slab down this piece of Bonita. And what I mean is slabbing it down. We're gonna work with a canvas of about 1/4 inch thick. Watch. All right, so now we've got our canvas, nice and even thickness of about 1/4 inch here. And what we're doing is now we're gonna cut our strips. But I just wanna tell you guys that basically the head of the bait is going to be the tail section. And why is that? Because it's the flow of the grain of the meat, especially when you're trolling it. And what I mean by that is, if you saw me with a knife and you go like this, that's the grain of the meat. It goes from the tail to the head where the head of the fish was. So the front of the bait will be right here and the tail of the bait will be over here because of the way the grain is going. As you can see, we got it right on the blade.
Right, so the head of the bait is the tail of the fish.
Correct.
All right, so I'm just saying, the more ways you say these things, it's very confusing to me too. So
Yes.
sometimes the more
Confused
different ways
the
they
heck out
hear
of
it.
myself last time I did this.
You got to think about it a lot.
I was like, wait, what?
Head of the bait
Okay.
is the tail of the fish.
So now, this is the tricky part, and this just takes practice like anything else, but I'm making my first beveled cut. You see, that's why you need a sharp knife, is that you make one nice smooth motion. Beveled cut meaning the skin goes outside of the meat, and that's gonna help it swim nice and even and not twist in the water, okay?
Nice.
All right, I'm usually pretty good on like the one side, and then the back side of the bevel, I'm not as great, but practice makes perfect. And this is how I do it. A lot of guys will flip it this way and work with it like this. I've just found this method to work best for me. Sorry.
Jeez. We live right next to an airport.
Holy cow, there's so many freaking planes. Okay, so now next step is we're gonna make a nice long strip, but we're gonna go back to the tail, do the same thing, and I kind of just outline and see where I'm going. Here we go. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Something like that. I kind of leave the tail intact just so I can like work with it just in case
Right.
I need to do
Now that's
extra.
the head of the bait.
Correct. I'm just saying I like leave the strip
Yeah, yeah,
intact until I'm ready to take it off. If I need to like make adjustments, I'm kind of crazy when
Yeah.
it comes to
Just making it nice and clear.
making a perfect bait.
Right. Nice.
something like
That's
that.
beautiful.
Nice long baits. Kind of got that tip from RJ Boyle. Thank you. They make nice long thick baits. And the last baits we made, we caught 3 wahoo.
Right.
So, but that's how you do it, and that's what I mean beveled.
Right. Now you
Skin
just
on the outside.
cut a flat thing for the.
Yes.
Don't know where the head
so
is.
this was our head. This is where we started on the back. So this is the head. This is the part that's going to get rigged to the hook, and that's the point, and that's how it's going to swim.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very next step that you have to do after you cut this is you take it right to your tray or whatever you've got. We got a mixture of coarse kosher salt here as well as baking soda. I mixed some baking soda in there for my brine solution, and that seems to work really great. Put it in there, press it down a little bit, and then that's going to get stuck in the refrigerator for about 24 hours, and then it's cured, and that will swim all day if it doesn't get a bite.
Nice. So here's our setup that we use for our planer rods. Just really quick, this is a planer rod. You get these almost anywhere. We usually use Peter Barrett rods. We have 80-pound braid on here to a bridle. I'll put a link in the description below or in the video how to use our bridle system, which is everyone's doing down here with the planers, okay? And then I have a 100-foot, 40-pound fluorocarbon leader, okay? Right to the hook. Down here in South Florida, that's what we're doing. We're not using wire or nothing, okay? I got these sandwiches. I get these from saltydogs.com, and Cody, he's an old mate on RJ Boyle's boat, makes his own sandwiches. That's great. Under that, I got a little, what do they call these things? A squid skirt?
Yes.
I get those online, honestly, on Amazon.
Or
You get
a P-line.
Or a P-line, right. That's where they're the cheapest. And under that, I just have a, what are these things called? Those little
Mylar.
little Mylar skirt. And again, you get those online too. And that goes to a special RJ Boyle hook. It's a 12-0 hook made specifically for
Limerick hook? Am I saying
planer. It's like a customized limerick hook. Here it is. You can see it has a nice big hook, and then it has this this barrel swivel. It's coming off here. Then it has a barrel swivel attached to it that comes on the hook, along with this wire they put on here. Okay, so we got an extra long hook and this extra protection here, and so hopefully you get a wahoo. Of course, you get bite offs too, but as you can see in our prior videos and this B-roll, this is how we catch all our fish. Even we caught a kingfish and everything else, just in this video. So here you go. Give me the strip. Give me a fake strip. I don't want to ruin that nice strip. This is a fake strip. Okay?
We
this
can't
is the head.
ruin it
Yeah,
right
I'm not
now.
going to ruin our good strips.
For demonstration purposes.
These things cost $4 a piece in the store.
Yeah.
So it's not like a cheap
It's no
thing.
joke.
They're more expensive than ballyhoo, which is like
Yeah.
$1, right? All right, so you're just going to take your strip. You can take your hook, and you're going to poke a hole in it. All right, now you got a hole for your wire. Stick your wire through there. And you're gonna still, and you can put the meat on one side or the shiny on the other side. No one has any determination if that makes any difference, right? And then you can take this wire and just stick it through the eye. Okay, and now that's on there. Nice, okay? Boom, you see it's hanging. Measure it where it's gonna go with you, like your thumb, like right here. Right here it's gonna go through. And then you're just gonna poke it through, okay? No big deal. Now you're rigged up. Okay, here's some B-roll, some other rigs we have. So that's how we catch all our fish. So simple, right?
So crazy simple. I mean, practice makes perfect with anything, and I feel like 2 years ago I was pretty bad at making these strips, but now I'm great at them, and I get like, whatever. It just makes it that much more exciting and worthwhile when you're out there catching fish on your own freaking baits that you made. I mean, it's amazing.
Right. So, yeah, like you've seen the last couple of weeks, we catch our own bonitas, make our own strips, and that's it. You
Yeah.
can buy strips too at the store again, but they're going to be $4 a piece or $5 a piece.
You just do whatever works for you.
Whatever
We used
works
to
for
have
you.
a huge like amount of strips ready to go, but we've used them all. But here comes summer, here comes all the bonitas. We're gonna have plenty of bait around, so take a note of that and stock up on your strips, guys. Catch all the bonitas in the world.
There you go.
But that's about it. We're gonna finish this up, make all our fancy strips, and get them in the freezer for the next adventure on the deep sea.
Nice. So until next time,
Follow your dream and keep on catching.
and enjoy your land shark.
Yes, land shark. You're drinking my land shark. What the heck?